Good evening, everyone. This is Colman from Colman's Coins and Currency here today with another exciting and epic numismatic video. And for today, if you had watched the last video that I posted this past morning, it was my 22nd birthday today on Friday, August 9th, 2025 at the time of recording. So today I decided to go to some Sioux Falls yard sales and to go to AMA Coins in South Dakota. Now, now, the main reason why I chose AMA Coins in South Dakota is because I know the one dealer who previously attended the past two Central Stage Show, and he had a Colman National at the last Central Stage Show that I went to back in 2024, but unfortunately someone else had purchased the note. So I was able to find a really cool Sioux Falls, South Dakota graded national, which that will be coming up a little bit later, and a nice lot of one North Africa 10 and one North Africa 5 that are going to do really well through my eBay store. So that will do really well. So let's get on with the video. So I didn't really find a lot at the first few yard sales today. So yeah. So then I went to a yard sale that had a bunch of these depression tokens. Now, for you viewers that do not know, during the Great Depression from 1929 to 1933, different cities and states issued their own depression tokens because there was no money, obviously, and people used these tokens to buy goods and services. So I bought a whole bunch of what appears to be like vintage 1930s depression tokens that were from an amusement park. So they are really cool. So I bought 7 bags worth, and I paid $10 for all 7 bags. Now, it is hard about what I'm going to sell them for, but I'm probably going to get anywhere between 33 cents and $1 per coin. I'm going to try to get, somewhere from 50 cents to maybe $1 per coin, and they will do really, really well. They're probably going to be at the Cash for Clutter sale back in Northwest Indiana next month. So those are probably going to end up going there because they're cool and they are a really cool, affordable piece of numismatic history. So we bought 7 bags of those for $10, and then the wife of the husband who was out told me that she might have a Colman, South Dakota depression token with the name on it. So of course I said that I would definitely be interested in that, but unfortunately she could not find it. I did give her my contact information, and if she does find it, I will buy it somehow if I'm still here, and if not, I will Zelle her something like that, and she will mail that back to me because I do want to keep that. But I did find two cool tokens that that she did want to sell, and one is from Del Rapids, South Dakota, which is about 20 miles from Colman. It is Mac's Place in Del Rapids, South Dakota. It is really cool, and I paid $2.50 for this token. It's really cool. Good for 5 cents in trade. It's really cool. And then I bought a second 5 cents trade token for another $2.50. And this one is from Leo Wagner's Pool Hall in Rock Valley, Iowa, which that was kind of neat. So that was kind of a cool little token. It might be something, but it might not be. I have no clue. It might be really rare. So I do have to do some more research on that one. But I paid $2.50 per one, which that was a very fair price, obviously. So that's cool. So now we're gonna move on to the few notes that we bought. Like I said before, AMA coins had quite a bit of notes. Unfortunately, the vast majority of them were just way too high retail. Excuse me. High retail, and we could not come to a deal on about 95% of the notes that I was going through, and that the owner was showing me. But we did find a really nice pair of two 1934A North Africa notes. So these notes, for you viewers that do not know, these were issued to soldiers in World War II because since they were stationed in North Africa and it was a very volatile environment, the U.S. government had to issue specific silver certificates called North African notes. And what troops would do is they would use these to buy supplies and various army equipment and food and things of that nature from these United States government set up general stores. But the troops got paid with these in cash, so a lot of the troops kept their money and they brought it back home. So this is a nice pair. They both grade at about a solid, very fine 20. They both grade really nice. They are clean notes. And I paid $55 per note, and I've sold lots like these in the past. And they go anywhere from about $140 to $160. So I will do quite well with this pair of really cool mid-grade North African silver certificate banknotes. And of course, here is the reverse of them. They just look like a old school standard $5 and $10 Federal Reserve note. at the at the time. Well, technically, it would be both silver certificates and Federal Reserve notes because they were both circulating during the late 1920s, starting with the Federal Reserve Act of 1914, and of course the first small size issued United States notes as of the series of 1928. So, we are going to get to the really, really cool national now. This is a 1902 $10 national currency plain back note from the Security National Bank of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And it is certified by PMG at a 45, choice extremely fine. The reason why it would not grade at an about uncirculated condition is because it is slightly miscut and it is off center. Now, this note, I got a really, really good deal on it. So, a lot of you viewers know that I use the Track and Price US currency software, which, if you are regularly dealing in national currency, I would highly recommend for you viewers to consider purchasing the Track and Price currency software. It is really good, and it and the software helps you to not make mistakes. It is really good. So I highly, highly recommend that. It's about $129 per year. It's roughly about $12 to $13 a month, and it is highly worth it to pay for that. So according to the Track and Price US currency software, this note last sold a year and a half ago on eBay, and it sold for $900. That is right, guys, almost $1,000 for this one really high grade note. Now there at A&M Coins today, the coin shop that I went to, the owner sold this note to me for $500. That's all that is all that he wanted out of it. So of course I had to immediately jump on it because I know that some national currency collector or dealer paid $900 for this same note a year and a half ago, which is absolutely crazy. It is really, really cool. It is the highest grade national that I have owned, and it is super cool. It's really nice. It has no pinholes on it, and of course you can see I'm holding it up to the ceiling fan light, but there's no pinholes, no hard folds on it, so it is really, really nice. And then if we flip the bill over to the reverse of it, you can see there is the gorgeous $10 national currency back, which is one of my favorite vignettes and quote-unquote artworks of any of the large size national currency banknotes. It is really, really cool. So this note I am not going to sell. This is going to be added to my personal numismatic collection, which I will do a video on it when I get back to Northwest Indiana. I do want to make a video about what notes I keep for my personal numismatic collection that I have, because I do like to collect some more scarcer and more rare national notes, such as this note, which is just really, really cool. So that is what I bought today from AMA Coins and from a few of the yard sales today here in the Sioux Falls area. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those push bell notifications so that you viewers, that's right,